was our home. My grandmother died when we were 18, and she was our grandmother for many of the nieces and nephews. She knew how to love. I could call her for everything and anything. Lots of texts. And I'm honored that the family asked me to sing. I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to celebrate with everyone that's here today. And I'm going to carry the kind of love that she did. She knew how to care. And it was the best part of me, and it was the best part of her. And she taught me that loving somebody looked like that. And that's how I am. And I'm grateful for her.
Hi, I'm Becky's niece, and I echo Rebecca's sentiments. She was more like my grandma. She was just my favorite person, and so intentional with her love. And everyone that's talked to me has told me how she went out of her way to be kind to them and to make them feel special. And I miss her every day. And I recently found a note that she wrote me that said, "Every time you see a butterfly, I hope you think of me and smile." And I will.
I wrote mine down.
I think I'm in safe company here when I say that my Aunt Becky was my favorite aunt. She always made an effort to make me feel valued and loved. Coming from my very own, large, and sometimes chaotic family, she would go out of her way to spend special time with just me. Lunch dates, movie dates, shopping dates, and many trips to the salon. She recognized my needs and took care of me without ever being asked. She even indulged me when I wanted to cut off my long, never-before cut hair in first grade. Baby curls gone. I came home to my dad in honest to God tears, seeing what he'd done to my hair. He sobbed. If anyone ever asks you to get a haircut again, you tell them you just need a new pair of shoes. Luckily, and my dad, or Becky, never heard the end of that, ever. Anytime she came and got, "Don't cut your hair, please." Luckily, my hair grows fast, and off to the salon, Becky and I went again for the next fad of the 90s. Any guesses?
Pixie.
A perm. Becky was my first and most consistent pen pal. On hot summer nights when I would sit on the stoop awaiting the mailman's arrival, and I would see her letter come, and I'd eagerly rip it open to read words of encouragement. Be true to myself, be a strong young lady, and keep focused on the job of my youth, school. I soaked those words up, I needed them. She also taught me the importance of family. She made it her priority to make sure I had relationships with my grandma Loretta and my great-grandma Mama. She would pick me up from way across the metro, and she didn't love to drive, and take me to spend precious time with them. Those relationships I may not have had the opportunity to form if it weren't for Becky, and I'm so grateful for that. What I've come to realize through the years is that it wasn't just me she took in. She was a caregiver to everyone she loved. Her legacy of this love, compassion, and unwavering support of her family will live on through those she touched. Rest in peace, my favorite aunt.
Thank you. Brandon. Here's a- I didn't think of that.
I'm Becky's brother, Andrew, and I want to say a few things about my sister. She was beautiful inside and out. She had a beautiful singing voice. She loved movies, although she and I didn't always agree on the review of the movie. She enjoyed games and enjoyed being with family. As she had a childhood imaginary friend called Sam Sackabite. And I am not sure why. She loved dogs. Our parents loved music, and so did all 6 of their kids. She was born on September 1st, 1951. 1 year, 4 months, and 4 days later, I was born. And so for almost 70 years, she's been my older sister. She never liked it when I teased her that she was older, so she would tease me back by calling me a brat. And I loved it. After losing her, I started to think about the many things that I enjoy in life, things that she did first. I watched her, and then I followed, singing in choir at church, singing in choir at school, piano lessons, acting in musicals at the Ross Summer Music Theater, singing in vocal teams, even cheerleading. It wasn't just me following her lead, so did my brother Kevin, my sister Nancy, and Sister Pam. John may not have been on the stage, but he has enjoyed being behind it. I'm so thankful to have had Becky as my older sister. I loved and enjoyed her so much. We were 6 Bartley kids, then 5, and now 4, and we'll miss her deeply. My father's twin sister wanted me to share that Becky has been and will always be Becky Precious to me. I miss her so much. My cousin Mikey, my Aunt Pat's daughter, said Becky Precious was my first friend and child companion. Family, of course, brought us together, but our shared interest and love and understanding of each other sustained a lifelong friendship as well as a bond of cousins. But to me, she was my sister. I celebrate her and I honor her for everything that made her Becky Precious, but most of all, her kind and loving heart and abundant compassion. That was from our cousin Mikey. And now my brother Kevin asked me